I still vividly remember that sweltering afternoon when I stumbled upon the Hour Workweek sitting quietly on the shelf of a small bookstore. The title was like an invitation, both unbelievable and irresistibly tempting. Work only 4 hours a week. For me, a person trapped in the whirlwind of responsibilities, deadlines, clients, and countless modern life obligations, it sounded like a distant dream. Yet, driven by curiosity, a flicker of hope, I bought it. And I've never regretted that decision. This book, written in simple yet sharp prose, reached into the deepest corners of my thinking and opened a new door, the door to true freedom. From the very first pages, Tim Ferriss challenges the widely accepted life path. Study hard, get a good job, work diligently, save money, and if you're lucky, retire in old age. But will we really live long enough to enjoy that future? And even if we do, is that truly the life we want? Ferriss calls this the deferred life plan, where we trade our youth, health, time, and passions in exchange for the vague promise of freedom at some distant point in the future. He asks a simple but bold question. If you could work only 4 hours a week and still live well, why wouldn't you? What struck me most is Tim's redefinition of wealth. To him, being rich isn't about how much money you have in your bank account, it's about how much control you have over your time. A person who earns a lot but is constantly stressed and never has time for family or themselves is not truly rich. On the other hand, someone who earns less but has the freedom to travel, create, spend time with loved ones, and enjoy every day is genuinely wealthy in a new sense of the word. Tim introduces the concept of the new rich, those who don't wait for retirement to live but instead design a life they love now. They simplify their lifestyle, leverage technology and automation, and build systems that create income without chaining them to a desk or a specific location. He shares practical ways to generate passive income, from writing books, selling digital products, launching online courses, to running automated e-commerce stores. But what matters most is not how much you make, it's whether you have the power to choose how you live. Another powerful shift the book gave me was the 80/20 principle. Ferriss explains that most results come from a small portion of efforts, while most of our time is wasted on low-impact tasks. Why not eliminate, delegate, or automate those tasks and focus only on what truly moves the needle? Do less, but do it smarter. Importantly, working less doesn't mean being lazy. It means working smarter. We weren't born to grind endlessly. We work to live, not live to work. And if there's a smarter, more efficient way to do things, why not take it? The book's most valuable contribution is not just its ideas, but its step-by-step framework. Ferriss outlines the DEAL model. Define your ideal lifestyle, eliminate unnecessary tasks, automate income, and liberate yourself from traditional employment. These aren't vague dreams, they're actionable steps for anyone willing to challenge the norm. After reading the book, I didn't quit my job right away, but I changed how I worked. Automated repetitive tasks, started a small blog that made money online, reduced unnecessary meetings, and learned to say no to things that didn't bring value. Within months, I had more time for my family, could work from anywhere, and best of all, I no longer felt stuck in the invisible hamster wheel of being busy. I found myself no longer dreaming of long vacations because my life had already become a vacation. Every day, I got to do what I loved, learn new things, meet inspiring people, and focus on what truly mattered. What I love most about this book is not the money-making tricks, but the deeper life philosophy. It reminds us that life is not a race to the finish line. We're not here to hoard material things or seek approval, we're here to live. And freedom is not just for the privileged few, it's available to anyone who dares to choose differently. If you're reading this after a long, exhausting day at work or while scrolling through your phone dreaming of a freer life, don't pass this book by. The Hour Workweek doesn't promise an easy life, but it shows a possible one. It doesn't ask you to become a millionaire, it simply asks, how do you want to live? You can choose to continue your current life, and that's okay. But if something inside you stirs at the idea of a simpler, more meaningful, freer life, then perhaps it's time to begin that journey. And Tim Ferriss's book is a worthy companion. Life is a journey worth living, and you don't have to wait for retirement to start.